Hello, I'm Toycat and welcome back to our third channel scooter video. Today I'm in Neston, which, if I'm being honest, is a town in Merseyside I have never heard of, and a town you have probably never heard of, and I'm going to the Welsh border from here. I don't know what the way is. Honestly, I only have a vague sense of direction, but I figured, you know what, let's do some outdoor exercise that involves no people, and that is what I'm going to be doing today, because you know what, I kind of like navigating brand new places, and I feel like navigating to a border just feels like a good fit for me, right? It seems like it fits, and when it fits, you've got to do it. That's the rule. So yeah, I've never even ridden the scooter in super rural environments like this one, and I'm kind of terrified because it's either going to be a lot easier because there are fewer cars, or it's going to be a lot harder because the roads aren't built for as many people. You know, like overtaking opportunities, they're not built into the roadside. So maybe it's going to be a little fun, maybe it's going to be the opposite. Maybe I end up not even going the right way, because I'm going to be honest, I thought there was a turn off here already for like a little pathway that's meant to take me where I want to go. So I don't know what's happening here. I even feel a little bit bizarre, like it's very cold. It's not a day anyone's doing anything that does involve the outdoors, but yet I must placate myself with this outdoorness. And indeed, this is my first time like seeing this bizarre sort of town from an upfront perspective that doesn't involve just entirely ignoring it. So I think I turn left here. This is the direction I need to be going at least, and then we'll see if it takes me where I want to be. I really enjoy seeing newish areas. Obviously, it's something you might have guessed has been a little slowed down recently. Are they gonna let me past, or are they trying to park? Really nice of the latter. Oh, I think they were letting me pass. Now, what a hero. You know, not all heroes wear capes. Some people just like to make scooter users comfortable. But yeah, somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken, is where I need to be. The sort of scooter videos where I have no idea where I am are probably much worse in my speaking ability, because I need much more like cognitive function to be going on like, you know, where am I actually? Like, you know, I'm in a place with red post boxes and red telephone boxes in the middle of a village. You know, I bet this place was formerly like really great. You know, I bet little Neston was once great and has been since made not so great again. I reckon that's what's happened here. You know, what a tragedy. I'm just shit talking some random town right now. But no, when you're like I think this is true in driving too, right? Like the amount of mental energy I'm using to talk is mental energy that would otherwise be directed towards obviously knowing where I'm going. Okay, so there's a cycle route to the right here. If you look, there's a little sign that says be cautious, there are cyclists coming up. And then cycle route 56, which is the same one from the other video that day actually. That is fascinating. This is probably where I want to be. Okay, we're gonna cross the road. Oh, okay, there's a car coming, and also it says it's a cycle route, but I mean, like, oh, I am gonna regret this. I am gonna heavily regret this one. Okay, let's go. Do we go left or do we go right though? Immediately we're thrown into crisis. Also, it's very clear that this is not a winter trail. This is okay, we do not want to go down there. Look at that puddle. Oh, that is a nightmare. So I guess we're going up here. Huh. Oh, the floor is not okay. We gotta okay, this is fine. This is great. As you can see, Toycat goes. Toycat pulls no stops. Oh yeah, this is not gonna work. I genuinely think if this is the way, then I might have come all this way just to conclude. You know, should I just try it? I don't think I've ever tried riding in this sort of terrain, with good reason, by the way. Or maybe I've done it once, and then I concluded never again. Oh yeah, that's why. You can hear, oh Lord. Yeah, we'll go a little further, and if not, I guess we're gonna have to go main road only, which is much less fun than, yeah, this is gonna require a good clean after this. Yeah, I think this is only getting worse from here. And if we look down there, just for comparison, oh, if we look down there, you can see, yeah, that's just filled with water and then substantially muddier. I guess at this time if, and there's a walker coming. I'm gonna have to real embarrass myself here, aren't I? But yeah, I guess this is definitely meant for a different time of year to the time of year that I'm in right now. This is this is a learning lesson, and I'm glad I'm getting it. I'm glad that we can be smarter tomorrow than we are today. That's what really matters, isn't it? Oh god, that was horrifying. I think my trousers got a little dirty there too, because your boy Toy Cat just assumed you're not. Hasn't rained for a couple of days. You know what happens in 2 days? Rain goes away. Water famously evaporates. Not today it doesn't. Not today it doesn't. So instead of taking the intended route, which is going to be a nice little set of country lanes, instead we take not country lanes. The speed limits on these things vary a lot. Like, you can find some that goes faster, I think 60 miles per hour, which obviously I can't keep up with on my scooter. So now my intention is to go that way, but to go that way via major roads, via non-major roads. Again, there aren't motorways, there aren't dual carriageways in this part of the north, or indeed any rural area like this. What you're going to find instead, okay, there's a giveaway sign. I know how to deal with that. The answer is I cut across, I can hear but I can't see, and we're good. Okay, I gave way and it was good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm going up a hill now. See, it's interesting because this is like, it's the middle of the day, but I'm still like coming across so many people, so many vehicles, I guess I should say. But inside every vehicle there's a person. Fun fact. Do you know most vehicles are not autonomous in the UK? I bet you didn't know that one. But yeah, now the plan is, or rather there isn't really a plan, but the goal is just to go forwards, because I know the direction I have to head, and I know that clearly roads must be better located than not roads, right? Like, roads are gonna be better connected. So we're gonna get where we want to be. It might be a little bit more dangerous, potentially. Actually, should we go on the little pavement on the left there? If a car comes behind me, I think I will. I think that's my plan, like, straddle the pavement and the road. The road's obviously better, the road's obviously clearer, the road's obviously safer for me and for everyone else, until the person comes along. Which, by the way, it has been a very long time. There's a car behind me as soon as I say that. So, good news is there are slow signs here. Oh god, it says slow and then there's a sign saying 40 miles an hour. So I'm guessing this was indeed one of those roads where people can go 60. And, this is the terrifying thing about learning to drive, is learning just how, like, unsafe so much of the country is, because they're just like, you know what, there's probably no one there. You can just go whatever speed you want, probably, roughly, no, right? And it's like, oh yeah, this is... They tell people to slow down for a 40 mile per hour warning. Well, that's a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna go on the road again. Gonna regret that later, I'm sure. And we're gonna keep on going until we hit the Welsh border, which is about 20 minutes of cycling. What does scooter time convert to cycling at? Honestly, that's a question we should be asking the people who designed the bike time on Google Maps. Like, what speed do they assume you're going at? But it should be a fun enough journey, right? It should be a nice little ride through the countryside. I think the reality of trying to talk for long periods at a time, or trying to deal with hazard, like, I actually need to put all my effort on the road. Also, there are two people here that just help me yell at the mud, so that's nice. Oh yeah, see, like, looking behind me, looking in front of me, the tires getting muddy is messing up their grip. I think I do need to focus on the road, so I'll let you know when things happen, because this has just been a straight road so far. It's so much worse than if I was in that nice little country lane. Like, I'm glad I turned around when I did. Otherwise, I'd have been going at literally a tenth the speed. Also disappointed though. I'm also disappointed. So this is... Oh, look at this. This is such a rural... Like, there's a little farm on my left there. There's... Man, these sorts of junctions genuinely terrify me. Like, I have no idea... Like, I guess I wait for a green light and then I go wherever I want, but I know turning right is no bueno in the UK. Ugh. So if I want to go forwards, I go forwards just like this. Okay, yeah, we're good. They turn right, and now we're going up a road that I hope leads me to where I want to be. Should we check a map? Some people say you should check maps, but those people are busy checking maps and not responding to my video, I hope. Yeah, one of the sad things about electric scooters is kind of range concerns. So for the most part, like, you end up in towns or cities almost all the time, which means when you're in a place like this, I genuinely might be the first scooter that has ridden down this road, or at least the very first scooter that someone sees when they go past riding down this road. And a good reason. It is, I'm going like dangerously slow compared to the 40 miles per hour speed recommendation. Which, by the way, I think speed limits, even though like there is a speed limit, there's like a rule about going too dangerously slow. Also, there's a really nice path there on the left. Oh, wish I could be going down that and not down this sad, dreary road that no one seems to live in. Oh, that's School Lane. See, something about village life just appeals to people inherently, right? People just like the idyllic nature of like, oh yeah, there's so much space between people. There's so much space between things even. Like you just don't have to worry about very much around here. You never on anyone else's toes. Whereas when you're in a more densely populated city or something, you kind of have to have those concerns all the time. You have to be, oh, there's a car stopped behind me. Literally, they have to more than half their speed when I'm at my highest speed I can go. There are road signs saying slow, like you can read it right there. But it's saying slow, but at the same time, I'm not believing it because, you know, I'm not gonna believe it, I should say. Because here I am going 17. Even this is the 15 from the scooter plus 2 from the hill. I'm going 17. I'm still getting demolished by road traffic. This is gonna be good. By the way, I haven't mentioned it yet, but if I do hit the Welsh border, I cannot legally go over it. I'm entirely legally in my rights to stay on this side of the border, of course, because oh, I think I might need to go left there. Oh yeah, the road is turning in a way I don't like. I'm gonna go on the pathway here, which I don't know why there is a pathway. Like, it seems very bizarre that one of these should exist. And now we're gonna do the lame nerd thing, and we're gonna check a map. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I have to go down. Oh, look at that, there's just like an entirely flooded field there. There's something nice, there's something idyllic about this part of the country, huh? Yep, I have gone the wrong way by a long shot. I've gone to the right when I should have gone down. So I've got to take a right. Maybe I do take a right at that little field over there. Oh no, that would be going the wrong way too. Yeah, you know, I always feel like I have a good sense of natural direction, but I guess I don't. I also think I was about to go down. Oh yeah, if I'd have gone down that road, it would take me the wrong way. Yeah, I need to be going back there, and I need to find a different trail. Okay, well, that's a nightmare. And if I want to go back, I have to go down an A road, or at least cross an A road. So that's also a nightmare. How do I deal with this situation? I think you know how we do this. I guess we go down this. We take a right turn, we hit this lane, and then we try and go on that Wirral circular trail, hoping that because it's a major trail around here, that it's going to be like resistant to. I think it's meant for cycling and stuff. Which, by the way, I am a cycle. Would like to have that continual reminder. See, like those old people in that car are probably like, "What is a guy on a scooter doing here?" I like to believe I'm a source of confusion for people. That is what makes me happy in the universe. So right now, I'm going the wrong way. I need to take a right turn, and then I need to take a left turn. Actually, I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, you know what? We're taking a right turn until we see a trail. I'm assuming because of the map that the two paths intersect. It's not going to be like a bike crossing. It's going to be like a bridge of some form. That's what I would guess if I were a betting man. See, that's a nice wide overtake. That's what you like from people. Oh, please don't tell me this on the right here is the road of... Okay, it's not. It's someone's little drive. But, aha, here is the right turn. So there's a give way sign, which tells me this is not... Okay, this is actually terrifying to me. Cars going 40 and me just being like, yep, let's just scoot right into that. Oh yeah. This is entirely out of my comfort zone. I think pushing yourself to do dumb things is dumb, Oh God, is this a one-way road? That car was going, oh God. Is this a one-way road? Should we get on the pathway just in case? Let's go on the pathway just in case. Either it's a one-way road or they were overtaking nothing. Because, you know, they've got the overtake signs on the road. I don't know what to assume from that. I guess I should be keeping an eye. You know, honestly, one-way roads need to be better signposted, I reckon. Maybe it was just going around the bend at a weird angle. Maybe he wants to die. You know, 2021 has been rough and sore. Don't we all kind of want to die? Okay, this is pointing this way, so I guess this is a two-way street, and he just wanted to kill himself or someone else. Yep, that's what I can conclude. You know, it's much better when you understand people, even if you understand that they're murderous, than if you don't understand them. It probably was just... Okay, I'm gonna cut into the road now, because there's a car coming and confirming my suspicions. And as long as I stay nice and left, it should be hard for a car to hit me. Because on this, the cool thing is, as long as I hit the car head first, I'm gonna go flying over the vehicle, probably land on the roof, it'll cut my full short. And yeah, I reckon everything will be fine. As long as I can hit the car head on. You know, a car hitting me from behind, that's gonna be disastrous. It's gonna be a battery explosion. It's gonna be a lot of nightmares happening. Oh God, we gotta... Okay, this is fun. I need to get to that little junction on the other side. Oh, a stop sign! We have so few stop signs in the UK. So I stop here. Oh, this is my legit nightmare. It's a 60-mile-per-hour road. And then you can see there's traffic going both ways. But around that corner I can barely see. Like that yellow van is coming from nowhere. And so I just wait. And then I cross gently to the other side. Okay, I think we're fine to go. But again, this road legitimately terrifies me. Even in a car, I don't know how I'm going to deal with them. But I am here on a... Oh God. No, not this again. Oh, Lordy. It smells very strongly of horse excrement right now. And yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going down that road. I don't think I'm going to make it if I try. Have I doomed this journey before it began? I just want to make one point about being on the Welsh border. Is that too many points to make? This is actually the way I've got to go as well. Or... yeah, or we kind of turn right and yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so as long as there's a path on the side of this road, I shouldn't die. It smells so strongly of like animal feces, animal brown. It smells so strongly of those things. Oh, and what do you know, there is only a pathway on the other side. Oh no, it's this one here. It's the world's tiniest pathway. But there is a path. Oh God. See, when it smells and then it's also slippery because of mud, my brain can't help but put together the connection that, you know what, I must be standing deep in animal manure right now. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not a connection I like. It's not a connection I like. Also, here's a small pro tip. I believe yeah, this is gonna be unpleasant. Like, you can... I will get where I'm going. That's what matters, you know? It might be a wild ride in the meantime, but I intend to get where I intend to go. Is that an actual horse over there? Real quick, look at my left. What have I seen? That is very pretty. That is very, very pretty. See, this is the cool thing about going low speeds around places. Like, this random little house or hotel or whatever it is, a little fake horse by the lake. So nice, right? Just something you don't get to appreciate otherwise. There are a lot of cars coming. So yeah, I think the rules are, if you're walking, you're meant to walk the opposite direction to the cars because it's safer. And I genuinely don't feel safe getting on a scooter when it's this like tinier pathway. And I know that if I fall to the right very slightly, it's game over immediately. There is a car going too fast to stop. There's nothing that gets done about that. Besides, your boy stops being alive. but that's okay. You know what really matters? What really matters is, I guess we're learning that you should in fact look at maps. We're learning that preparation is important. And we're learning that this pathway is, it's like someone was like, yeah, we need a pathway, and they're like, well, they're expensive. And then they're like, but we legally need a pathway, sir. And they're like, okay, I've worked out a way to fix that one I have. Okay, my genius idea is to go on the road here. Bypass some people. And then get back on the path the moment I am physically able to, because oh god, there's that terrifying. They're really nice, by the way. They went to the side. I like when strangers are kinder than they necessarily have to be. I mean, that was probably like avoid the dude of the plague from the big city nearby. Oh, see, this isn't even a pathway. This is just mud. You assume there's like a minimum level of infrastructure in the country sometimes, and then you realize, no, actually there is not. No such thing exists. And that is my realization of the day. There is no such minimum infrastructure requirement in the countryside here. But I can finally turn left soon. That's going to be exciting to get off this godforsaken trail. Oh yeah, we're still at 80% battery, so the good news is like 50% is obviously where I have to turn around. You know, 50% is the point of no return. Once you hit that, can't go any further. But I don't know, it'll be good, it'll be good. This sounds so fake. The left turn that I'm taking, the village that is closest to Neston is Little Neston, and it's 1 mile to the left. 1 mile at 15 miles per hour is, if I'm not mistaken, wait, 60 miles per hour would be what? In 4 minutes. So 4 minutes on the left, I'm gonna hit Little Neston. And you know what? No one's going to Little Neston today, it seems. And that is something I'm very pleased to hear. I don't like that there's no pathway. I have to take the main road here, because again, no one's walking to Little Neston. People who go to Little Neston, they take the car. They literally do not have another choice. Okay, I'm gonna be fine, I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be a-okay. I dodged it. It's interesting, out in the countryside, like, even though it's like known as the place of like the worst, like, you know, access to like internet and this and that, etc, etc, the houses out here are so big, and you see this weird divide. Like, I feel like the divide between rich and poor is so much bigger out here. Like, there are people who own multiple farms and animals and road liable to flooding. Oh god, I've never seen that sign before. Why am I learning about this now? Okay, you know what? Oh, there's a county park on the left there. Okay, I don't want to be in that county park. That is a pond. Okay, we're good. We're fine. As long as the road is, you know, it's liable to flood, and just because everything around here is flooded doesn't mean it is flooded right now. It just means it could be. Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, and it's around a nasty bend. Oh, that's the pathway. That's where I want to be. Okay, I found the pathway. I yelled it and some strangers heard me. Do I come back to that actually? Is that going to be a better sense of direction than where I am right now than going all the way to Little Neston? It's a really good question. You know what? Am I making some grand point here? Or am I just an idiot who's gone around in a circle in the middle of Merseyside for an ungodly amount of time? I don't know for sure. Could be either of those two things, huh? Could be either of those two things. Okay, there's a zigzag according to that road sign. Yeah, I'm trying to read road signs now. That's my that's like being a responsible scooter user. Starting to treat the road like it's a real place that has rules. Oh, is that ice or water? Okay, it's water. Could be worse. It could be ice. See, how is this? Look at the size of this road. Like, I can pass a car, but a car can't pass me. Well, maybe it can. Is this like how are two cars meant to be on this road? Am I crazy? Or is it like, okay, whatever. We're not gonna think about it. We're in Little Neston. The speed limit's 20, so I'm finally going like roughly par. with the traffic. I'm going within the tolerance limit at least. And oh, they have a little cycle lane. Look at this. This is so cute. They got a little lane just for cyclists. Some would argue that that wasn't a very good lane just for cyclists. But I would argue that, you know what, beggars can't be choosers. Put on my one glove. I really regret not wearing a second. You can see my hand is beyond frozen already. I'm gonna have some minor frostbite by the time this is over. But that's okay. You know, minor frostbite, it's a small price to pay. It's actually a minor price to pay, I would say. But yeah, we're gonna go left and then right, and when we feel Bull Hill, we follow that until we see a little path on the left. If that path is also not working, then we cannot hit the Welsh border without too many scary roads. And you know what, that's okay. Welsh border, you know, I didn't really want to go there today. I just wanted to take my scooty on a little ridey. Oh, look at this. You know, if I thought the village I was in before, you know, Neston was cute. Maybe that's a town. Maybe Neston's like a huge town if you're from somewhere around here. Because like, look at this. Isn't this like, this is like the village center. And there's just a little phone box, a little triangle, little pub, the Royal Oak. I guess it's actually a big pub. I guess big or little depends on your perspective, doesn't it? And there's just parked cars all over the streets, because you know what? It's not going to mess with anyone, is it? If you want to go into the village news, oh, that's literally called village news. It is too cute. There's a bargain booze on the right. Okay. There's a post office, little village bakehouse and deli. Okay, now we're on right. Oh, this is Bull Hill. We're in the right place. I have arrived at my destination. Oh, it's actually... Oh, okay. I just feel so exposed, even though there's nothing around. That's when things are most scary, I feel like. When you least expect a dangerous thing to happen is when you should most that's when like bad things happen, because no one's expecting it. You know, the preparations I have to be doing for like, what if I crash? What if something bad happens? What if there's a car behind me? Oh. those preparations. Okay, this is a roundabout, so I just have to yield to traffic and go forwards. I'm going to yield. There was no traffic to yield to, and I went forwards. See, I'm learning. Oh, yeah, that's nice. See, you know, I thought that was like a fancy sports car because it was red. It was a very random Toyota. You know, one of the sad things about one of the things I don't like that is slowly happening to me is I'm slowly starting to learn cars. I used to hate car people so much, like, oh yeah, it's not as good as the Vauxhall Mondeo, Astra, Lamborghini, Ferrari stuff. Like, I played a lot of racing games, and I guess I cared on that level. But I hate people who would talk about cars all day and whatnot. Like, it's like sports. It's just like, it's a set of interests people pick up, and it makes them seem like very boring people. Maybe it's not boring to have an interest. Maybe it's more boring to be like, yeah, so how about the weather? Pretty bright these days. Pretty foggy, huh? Maybe that's the ultimate reality. But to me, it really does seem like, oh yeah, there's a car behind me. I'm going down a road, hoping to find a path. I don't know what the path would look like. I saw on Google Maps, like I did the tiniest bit of research, and I was like, oh yeah, looks like it's made from stone. Looks like it should work even when it's wet. But I'm not seeing how it would appear here, because this is looking like, honestly, an interesting thing about the UK is like, all villages have the same vibe to them. You don't get that in America. Like, Florida's going to look very different to Minnesota, which looks very different to Hawaii. But here you have a lot of similarities. Everywhere has the same vibe to it. Like this could be somewhere near where I live, or it could be, okay, Orchard Drive. Oh yeah, my left hand is really freezing up right now. I don't know if I should let it freeze up, because like, what do you even use a left hand for anyway? Am I right, gamers? Or maybe because it's so cold I should like switch my one glove over to that hand. I don't actually know. I also don't know if this was the correct continuation of where I want it to be. It's very cute though. It is very cute though. Aha! Okay, this is the Route 568. Oh no, it looked like it was going to be okay. I don't think it is okay. I think this might be the point where we realize the scooter is not as all-terrain as I thought it was. Okay. Look to the right there, there's just this endless land. Like, I'm sure it's like a bog or a marsh. I don't know terrain, honestly. But just look over there and see how it's just endless nothing. There's something nice about that. There's something very enjoyable about seeing that sort of thing. A little pub where you could view that from. And then, okay, lots of speed bumps that genuinely have to slow me down here. You will burst a tire on a scooter if you go over a speed bump too fast. It happens to a lot of people. Happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. And this is the moment of truth. This is the moment where we realize, also there's a lot of people. Huh. Okay. So there's a little park on the right there. There's a little sign saying motorbikes and cars are not permitted. Unless you're a resident, of course. And clearly people are going here, so it must be a nice park. A lot of people are going by themselves, actually. You know, it's interesting, like, there is a certain charm to just, like, the local village walkery. Tell me that I'm wrong there. There's a little charm to this road. Please slow down, gates ahead. Cyclists must reduce speed to give way to walkers. Can't tell me what to do. I mean, I'm going to. But not because the sign told me to, because I want to. COVID-19, be aware. Okay, nope, we're good. It just told me to wash my hands. You know, just in case I catch COVID in the middle of this field. As I very famously should in fact. Oh god, yeah, this is... So the good news is the pathway is walkable. Bad news is there's lots of people. So I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna get off. And I'm just gonna enjoy the view. Apparently, apparently the missile range, according to this sign, was for Sealand. What do you know? The independent nation of Sealand does their military training here on the Welsh border, which is funnily enough called the Borderlands, but that's a story for another day. My battery's at 0%, so...